नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanedars, Kotaris, visitors, viewers, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV and Sadhana TV, two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. Tanjavur, Rajapalayam, Phoenix, Kanchipuram, Varanasi, Amersfoort, Netherlands, Toronto, Kailasam, Grasse, France, San Jose, Madurai, Charlotte, Srisailam, Scottsdale, Arizona, Hong Kong, Sirgari, Surrey, Canada, Bangalore, North, Hyderabad, Guptakashi, Singapore, Singapuram, Nithyananda University, Los Angeles, Jorpatti, Nepal, Mumbai, St. Louis, Tirumala, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Nithyananda Nagaram, Tiruvannamalai, Kulim, Tiruttani, Mulund, Mumbai, Houston, Kalahasti, Los Angeles, Hollywood, Seattle, Chidambaram, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, Hebal, Bangalore, Ohio, Prayag, Kentucky, Nithyananda Nagaramu, Hyderabad, Colombo, Sri Lanka, LA, Los Angeles, Hollywood. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today, 8th day of the Navaratri Utsava, 6th day of the Venkateshwara Brahmotsava, Srinivasa is gracing on Swarna Gajavahana, golden elephant vehicle, as a Rajadi Raja Srinivasa, as a king is gracing on the Swarna Gajavahana, and Devi is appearing as Mahishasura Mardini, killing the demon Mahishasura with Rama, Lakshmi and Saraswati serving her. Today we had the Prana Pratishta of Durga Devi in the morning in the temple. Even though today is 8th day, but Tithi is Sabdami Tithi. So the Prana Pratishta of Mahadevi, Durga, happened means Durga has landed here to accept our respects and worship and devotion. When she lands, she really lands. And the Prana Pratishtha, along with the Prana Pratishtha of Durga Devi, we also had Prana Pratishtha of Nithyanandeshwara, Nithyanandeshwari and Nithyananda in Singapore. The Singapore deities were consecrated, the Prana Pratishtha was done, and after the Prana Pratishtha I said Kumkum and Vibhuti will materialize, and it has already started materializing on the deities. Means the Prana Pratishtha is done, the process is complete. Beautiful. Now the Singapore temple and Sangha will happen beautifully, and Nithyanandeshwara, Nithyanandeshwari and Nithyananda, who are now gracing the Singapore, will bless the whole Singapore. Blessings to whole Singapore. They will cause all your space into reality and all the auspiciousness. They will bring all the auspiciousness. Now you will see, simply they will do the completion for everyone. Anyone who does completion in the presence of those deities will become completely complete. All their prayers will be answered. The space will be made into reality. They will become a powerful energy center for Singapore. Blessings. They will become a powerful energy center for Singapore. Blessings. I just wanted to expand today on the importance of deities and ritualistic worship. Please understand, deities are not mere idols. They are embodiment of ideals. We don't worship the idols. We worship the ideals represented through the idols. Again and again I wanted to insist and remind people, as long as you have the mamakaara that you are with a form, you cannot have, you can't understand, you can't feel, you can't experience God without form. Understand? It is from your inner image, life image will be created. What do you think about life, others, God? All that will be reflection of your inner image. So everyone who has an inner image that they have a form, it means everyone other than enlightened beings, should know very clearly, listen, should know very clearly that their image about life and God also will be with form. So better to accept the reality as it is first and use completion and other methods and evolve to the space of Advaita. Understand, it is really important to start from where we are standing. Whether your goal is to reach the sun or the moon or the Mars, you have to start from where you are. You have to start from where you are. deity worship is not only inevitable, it should not be avoided. Showing any philosophy, even a great thinker, Kapila, not only founder of Sankhya philosophy, founder of the world's first philosophy, the person who started thinking first on the planet Earth logically, who evolved the possible conclusions and probable conclusions using the power of imagination and the probabilities of imagination. Please understand this word. Possible conclusion, probable conclusions, using the power of imagination and imaginable conclusions. Sankhya is the source of all philosophies and science. Possible conclusions is math, probable conclusions is science, imaginable conclusions is quantum physics. Possible conclusions is math, probable conclusions is science, imaginable conclusions is quantum physics. Listen. I want you to know I am neither a mathematician nor a scientist or a quantum physicist, but I am a Sankhya. I am a Sankhya yogi. That is why I have defined the whole maths, science and quantum physics in 3 statements. Possible, probable, imaginable. In all these 3 directions, how our energy can flow without the fear or desire blocking our energy, without any incompletions blocking our energy. That whole science was so beautifully developed by Bhagavan Kapila. Even he is very clear about meditating, connecting with the form of the God. In Bhagavatam, Kapila Gita, a beautiful theistic version of Sankhya is expanded and explained so powerfully, so perfectly. Bhagavan Kapila, who was considered to be the greatest thinker, even he is very clear. Deity and deity worship should not be avoided. Meditating with the form, connecting through the form should not be avoided. I have seen thousands and thousands flowering through the deity worship. Otherwise, why do you think I respect, revere so much the deity worship? Please understand. I am very calculative, lazy guy. I am very clear about what I am saying. I don't do anything unnecessarily. I don't waste time, energy, and I don't do anything without calculating. You may give your own meaning for the word calculative and lazy. I am giving you my meaning. Because both the words I uttered, I am giving you my meaning. If I am promoting the deity worship, understand it is directly useful to you. Directly. When I say directly, I mean it is directly useful to you. Mahadeva is worshipped. I can say most worshipped God in the world, Mahadeva. Because there are many other incarnations, deities, sons of gods, prophets, enlightened beings, siddhas, munis, rishis, sages, so many. They all may be followed, but Mahadeva is the world's largest worshipped God. Not just followed, worshipped, revered. Most easily accessible. Just a little water and one leaf or one small fruit is enough. He is pleased. He is immediately pleased. He answers your questions. He fulfills your requests. He brings completion unimaginable. Ultimate being. Mahadeva. Worshipping him through the form, through the deity. Connecting with him through the form, through the deity is the most powerful way of connecting. Most powerful space of connecting. Most powerful being. Understand? Connecting through the deities, relating through the deities, is such powerful spiritual practice. I insist every individual to keep this as a lifestyle for you, to keep this as a very being. Because we human beings, unless we see it in the form, we don't relate to it. Unless we see it in the name, we don't relate to it. So the form, name, relating through the form and the name is required as long as you assume that you have a form and the name. As long as you have a form and the name. And the power, the way cosmos comes down to grace us when we relate to it through the form, through the deities. It is such an amazing, unimaginable, amazing, unimaginable. That's the word I'll use. And in the Vedic tradition, we have mastered the science of making a stone into God, turning a stone into God. We mastered the science of bringing the divine to the deities and expressing the divine through the deities. That whole science has been mastered in the Vedic tradition. Revival of temples will be the revival of world peace and world bliss. Unless there is a bliss, peace will always be challenged. Because peace is more like a non-existence of problems. Bliss only is a positive affirmation of life. Non-existence of the problem is peace. Positive affirmation about life is bliss. Revival of temple culture, the deity worship, where people are made to look in. That is where the revival of Sanatana Dharma, Advaita Satya, is going to happen. And whenever I see, wherever I see people gathering in large number and worshipping, I see very clearly the very energy of Mahadeva. He physically appears and blesses people, accepting the devotion. When I saw that Kavadiya procession from Harkipuri to the various Shiva temples going all over North India, literally I saw Mahadeva like a holding his protection and blessing energy like a kavacha from above and giving them all tatastu for whatever they were praying, the space they were creating. Thought, oh God, what a powerful method our masters have found to relate with the cosmic energy. So immediately I have decided by next year, that same season, all over the world, all our devotees from the nearest river, you will do the Kavadiya Abhishekam, Kavadiya Snan for Mahadeva in our temple. Bididi, go to Kaveri and bring water and do Abhishekam to Nithyanandeshwara in Bididi. So Los Angeles, go to the Colorado River. St. Louis, go to the Mississippi. So all the temples will go to the nearest river point. From there, pick up the Kavadiya and walk up to our temple and offer the ceremonious bath, Abhishek. More and more time should be spent on deity worship. That should be the only entertainment you have. Your entrainment is satsang completion. Your entertainment is deity worship and enriching. Your enlightenment is living. Drop all other entertainments. Fill your life with this. All our ashrams, all our temples should have continuous worships, rituals happening. And I really wanted to tell all of you, I wanted all our devotees and Swami's disciples, everyone to be more and more theistic. In the name of Advaita, you guys are slowly moving towards atheism. I am a theistic Advaiti, Ramana Maharishi's descendant, not J. Krishnamurtis or U.G. Krishnamurtis. I am declaring very clearly. We are followers of Ramakrishna and Ramana Maharishi. Theistic Advaitis. We don't belong to the school of J. Krishnamurti or U.G. Krishnamurti. Atheistic Advaitis. No. Buddha belongs to Nirvani Akkada. Nirvani Akkada doesn't belong to Buddha. Buddha is atheistic Advaiti. Kapila is theistic Advaiti. Shankara is theistic Advaiti. So, we belong to Shankara, Kapila, Jnana Sambandar, Ramakrishna, Ramana Maharishi, theistic Advaitis. If I have to put one step further, our worship, theism, respect, devotion, all should not be just imagination, visualization, meditation based. It should be deity based. Understand? It is not like if you imagine there is a Devi and offer the Nevedyam and Puja and bow down to her, that is not enough. No. You will have the deity and physically offer the Nevedyam. Physically offer the clothes, Abhishekam. Just like you eat physically, you don't just imagine and keep quiet. Even if you become Nirahari, you drink the juice physically. So whatever is done to you, all those respects, services should be done physically. So that is what I mean. not only we are theistic Advaitis, our theism, devotion should be deity based. Deity based. That is what I mean. Deity based. That is why temples, rituals, traditions, festivals, celebrations, constantly reminding people about Advaita Satya. Advaita Satya. Advaita Satya should be lived, lived, lived again and again and again, reminded again and again and again. Lived, reminded through the temples and deity worship. Through the temples and deity worship. So with this, the essence of today's Satsang, deity worship, and our Sangha should follow the deity worship. With this, I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.